Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Very special review today, looking at Fortnite brand new, I don't think released Deimos action figure I picked up loose here in China. He's one of the new range that I really wanted to get. Looks pretty cool. Let's stand him up over here. Just leaning back a little bit there. So part of the new range, the other day I reviewed ZYG. And on the back you can see there is Jelly, there's Dr. Sloan, there's Fish Stick, and there's Deimos, who I've got here now. And I will be reviewing Dr. Sloan after this, so do subscribe if you've done so already. Or you can just go to Patreon and see all my videos early, plus lots of exclusive content. The Patreon link will be in the video description. Worth doing because you do get entries into the raffles with some great prizes and lots of exclusive content. So here's Deimos. Let's take a close look. Good looking gloves. I like that sort of masked head, sort of a mummy body. Good possibility for a custom with that upper body, sort of bandage wrapped. Gloves are great. Nice looking axe. Thighs are a bit bland. The upper of the lower legs look mummy wise, but these shoes are way too shiny, man. Pretty cool. I'm gonna take a closer look at his head. Does that come off? Okay, that is glued to his head, but I think I can peel it back a little bit. Okay. Let's have a peel back and see what's underneath here. Come on, up you come. Getting stuck on something. Okay, that's better. Okay, let me just pause this to get this done, and then I'll come back so I'm wasting your guys' time and we take a look. Okay, so you see it's a bold head underneath, as you'd expect. Big gap in the back. That is going to be glued into a hole on the top. You're asking, does the red part come off? It appears to be one part. And I can't see any real detailing underneath there. So it might just be a blank head. I would be tempted to put a bit of colouring in the eyes perhaps, but that mask is pretty menacing. This head I think will work quite well for the cult of San Raja maybe, and some other fantasy and sci-fi stuff. But that body will work for a good base for a mummy, but it needs some arms and legs that match. But those shoes are way too shiny. Really. I'll be swapping out those shoes, that's for sure. Axe does look pretty cool, if the fact there's like a bone hand around it holding it. That looks like it should be held in his other hand, because if he does it, yeah, should be that hand, but then the axe blade's going back to front, so that's a bit strange. Okay, I'll keep his head like that for now, and then let's take a look at his articulation. So he has a left and a right, decent down, not a bad up. There's tiny side to side movement, shoulders all the way around. Outwards, he gets nice and easily over the flat, the 180. Bicep bend is where normally Jazwares figures fall down. He looks like he's approaching 90, just under 90 on both. Trunk, pretty good forwards, backwards, a good side to side, can turn. Waist can turn. Hips, fantastic. Jazwares on the best for the hips going outwards. Forwards is okay, backwards is tiny. There is a thigh twist, double kneecap, skinny legs, nice and tight. There's no boot turn on Jazwares boots and shoes, unfortunately, but they do get a swivel in and out. The tippy toe is pretty damn good for boots. And the dorsiflexation looks to be absolutely fantastic. And the last thing is the hands. The hands do a full turn. And they always, on Jazwares, have wave articulation. pretty good. Can I get this mask down easily again, this hood? Yeah, that's how. So what I'll do now is I will set him up and then I will do a size comparison with some other 1/18 scale figures to get an idea of what he looks like. Okay, so I'll be back in an instant with a size comparison. Okay, here he is. Let's have a look. First, I used Joy Toy Cult of Sanraja, Cult of Sanraja Jack figure, because I think they could match quite well. Need some paint apps added to the Jazwares one, and maybe some different legs and different shoes. But he will match quite well with the Cult of Sanraja. Next, I will use a Fortnite. This is the ZYG, who I reviewed the other day. But this one I've customized. I've actually got two of these I've customized. And all I've done is swapped around his legs for the scientist legs from Fortnite. And he looks so damn good as a battle robot now, with his big chunky legs, big chunky body. We see how he scales there too. Looking pretty good. Let's get another couple more figures in there. Next, I will use Acid Rain Weld, my go-to for comparisons. The awesome, one of the best Acid Rain Weld figures, Narinu Sentinel, but with a Fortnite fade head. Again, scales very well. And then lastly, I think I will use another Joy Toy. I will use one of my other go-to figures for comparisons. This is the Maintenance Crew from Joy Toy. And again, you see that he scales very, very well with the normal sized figure as well. He is a very, very nice looking figure. I think the possibilities for customs with him are going to be really, really good. Definitely worth picking one up when they come out, when they can be found in shops. Good base figure for customs for a mummy with the upper torso, with sci-fi fantasy with the head and the hood. So I think there's good possibilities there. And he's got a great looking X too. Please like, share, subscribe, click on that notification icon, smash that to up to date latest news, reviews, videos, etc. And check out the rest of the content. There's over 1,000 on the channel. And again, please do take time to support the channel by either joining the YouTube, which you don't really have to, or better yet, go to the Patreon, because there's a lot more benefits of doing that. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.